I was only 4 years old when my parents arranged for me to marry a stranger. I knew this was my duty as a princess. I didn't even get to say goodbye to my sick brothers before I was placed in a carriage, heading for a strange land called France. I stayed calm the whole journey until I saw the crows. I was afraid I would bring bad luck to my new home. At the border I met the French princess, who was to marry my crown prince brother. We were the same, just pawns exchanged between kingdoms. She looked so unhappy. Even when I smiled at her, she ignored me. Finally I reached Versailles, but I was so small, someone had to lift me out of the carriage. I saw my husband Louis for the first time, yet the look he gave me was full of displeasure. He put me in the room where his mother had died. He told me that because of me, his wet nurse was no longer his alone. But somehow, that made him seem less distant to me. After the crowd of ministers left, I met Louis's grandmother. Her kind smile finally gave me a little warmth in this foreign place. Later, Louis gave me a beautiful doll, but when I tried to hug him, he pushed me away. I loved his gift very much. Whether I'm sleeping or out having fun, I always carry it with me. He took me boating once. I told him right then that I loved him. He replied that I was just a child. If he spent too much time with me, everyone would see him as a child too. That is when I decided to grow up as fast as I could, into someone he could love. Slowly, Louis seemed to dislike me less. I could tell he missed his parents in heaven and threw myself into his arms. When his ministers urged him to annul our marriage because I couldn't yet bear children, he firmly refused. He was starting to care for me, but fate didn't give me time to grow up. I caught the dreaded smallpox and grew deathly ill. I heard Louis was taken away from the palace, but he was worried for me the whole time. When I miraculously survived, he sighed with relief, and once again refused his minister's pleas to set me aside. I thought we could finally wait for the day I'd grow up. Then a sad message from far away changed everything. My crown prince brother died of smallpox. And so it was over. The marriage alliance lost its purpose. I was no longer needed. I didn't even get to see Louis one last time before I was placed back into the same carriage I'd arrived in. But this time, it was taking me back to Spain.